There's the trusses. Okay, here we go. It's a nice sunny day out today, and I've got the gable truss here, and I'm getting it ready. I'm cutting the window hole in it right here, where the window's going to go in the gable. I'm putting the last piece on up at the top, and it's nice out. I got my miter saw set up, doing the trim work. There goes a tractor by on the highway. And I got a couple saw horses set up and my saw out here. And here's what we've been working on lately. I'm going to come out and take a look at it. And here's the trusses for it. That's what I'm working on today. Getting ready to put the trusses up. And here it is. And I'll back up a little bit and get it in the shot. You want to go inside, Taco? Are you getting hot? How did you get your cord wrapped around that jack? I'm going to take you inside as soon as I'm done filming here. Anyway, there she is. I get the door mounted on the back now. And I get the staging set up on the other side. So, got a big window going in here. Well, there's a whole bunch of different modifications and things that I'm making. So I'm going to go into more detail on them later. Okay, back to some of the design changes. One is in the floor here. What we have is 3/8 inch marine grade fir plywood, and then we have 1 inch of foam insulation, and it's a good quality foam insulation. It yields about an R7, and then we have 3/4 of an inch of subfloor on top of that, and then the hardwood flooring is going to go on top of the subfloor, another 3/4 of an inch thick, to make a nice solid floor. So instead of using floor joists, we're using this sandwich method, and it's over top of a 4-inch. It's over top of a 4-inch steel frame, the floor. So it's making for a nice solid floor. that's one of the design modifications, and why that should change over the regular is regularly what they do is in here, in this area right in here, they have a 2x6 on its side acting as a floor joist, and then what they do is on top of that they fill that with insulation, and then on top of that they have a 3/4 inch subfloor, and then they put their flooring on top. So overall their thickness of their floor, mine is around right here, mine is right around 2 inches thick. Theirs ends up being around 6 inches or so. So it's 4 inches more thickness of floor, and that moves you up toward the ceiling 4 inches higher. So you lose 4 inches of headroom. So with this type of a floor, I'm going to gain 4 inches of headroom. That's one of the design modifications. The second thing that I'm doing on this is the front end of this thing, when it's going down the highway, is going to have to take hurricane force winds. So what I'm doing is I'm putting reinforcements in for that. This brace right here, this lateral brace, that's one of the reinforcements. And then there's more. There's steel I'm putting in, steel bracing and hurricane anchors. And also I'm bolting right through the timbers, and bolting the front end right down to the steel frame underneath. I'm drilling through the steel frame with long anchor bolts and anchoring it down. Over here you can see some of the anchor bolts. Right here, these long anchor bolts I'm using, going right down through the floor, right down through the sill, through the plates, and all the way through the steel in the bottom. And so that's making this front end so that it's really solid. And then at the top, I'm going to be anchoring the trusses down in a similar fashion. Several more design modifications I'm going to get into on the next film. So that's it for now. Bye bye.